guys, this is Sam. So today, video episode, I'm gonna show you how I picked these sweet potato that I grow here at my house, and pick the leaves and the vine and cook and show you guys how I would cook them. You know, sweet potato is the in the morning glory family, and if you had morning glory before, they taste really good. When you cook them, you know, whether you stir fries or, you know, other recipes, you know, to me, I prefer stir fry. And morning glory tastes almost like spinach, and same way as sweet potato vine and the top, you know, the green leaf part. So I'm going to show you this video here, how I'm going to pick my sweet potato here. These have been grown since the last week of April, and I have never grown sweet potatoes this way before, you know, in the raised basket like I have it here. I'm not gonna lie to you, this is my first time, but I saw people grow them on YouTube, and you know, in a few months they produce a lot of sweet potato tubers, you know. So I hope that by the end of the summer that we will get some nice sweet potato tubers, and I will share with you later on in the falls when I harvest them. So after I'm done picking the sweet potato vine and leaves, I also gonna give you a quick update on my garden. I know some people want to see it, and they're actually doing quite well. So make sure you stay and watch the entire episode. Thanks. So these here, right here, so I would just cut here at the top using a scissor, just like that. These are really nice and healthy. Look at that. For those of you who never had sweet potato before, like I said, they taste almost like spinach, and you know, you can do a lot of ways of cooking, and for me, I just prefer to do like stir fry with oyster sauce and other ingredient like garlics and chili pepper or chili oil, and I'll show you how to cook them in our video episode here. Remember, just pick only the top part. Anything else, it's they're gonna be kind of chewy and hard to eat. Ooh, that's a nice one right here. And you gotta pick them quite a bit, because when you cook them, these they shrink. It's a nice one. And you can eat, like I said, you can eat the leaf and also the vine, this part here. Once you cook them, they soft down. And these are Japanese sweet potato. They're the tuber, tastes really good. They're nice and firm. I bought these the potato during the winter time, and I harvest the slip. Brought them inside the house and let it sit in a bowl of dirt with water inside our bathroom. Laid them next to the window, and then the slip kind of grown in a few weeks, and I use these and grow them, put in the basket here. Japanese sweet potato, they're very expensive. You can find them in some Asian grocery store. In this case, I found them at the health food store here in where we live, and very fortunate to find them, and they're very easy to grow again. So I don't know how well they're gonna do in the fall in terms of how much tuber and sweet potato we're gonna get, but we'll see. I'm excited. Like I said, this is my first time growing this way, and what I've been using to care for the sweet potato, I put some of my own compost that I make, mixed with some dirt that I got from our house, and some pine, as you can see here, some pine shrub, and just keep adding them on the top as they're growing, and give them as much dirt as you can. Hopefully you'll be giving them enough room to grow the tuber. And by cutting these wine too, it kind of helps the wine to produce even more. They break into different branches. Eventually, like right here, there'll be more coming out just like that, just as you can see here. I also have them grown this side of the fence too. As you can see here, they're starting to climb on my fence. I think we got enough. I'll just fill up the basket here. This should be enough for one meal. To go with our cooking, I'm also going to pick some of these chilies that I grow. These are super hot. These are Thai chili. Even though they're green like this, they're very hot. So when I cook these sweet potato leaves, I'm gonna add these in there. Once I'm done picking them, I bring inside the house and let it soak in the cold water. That way they stay nice and fresh. Just in the sink like that before you cook them. And they also, you know, sweet potato also has some sap, as you can see here. Kind of sticky, but if you soak in the water for, you know, a few minutes, they'll drain them out and you won't even notice them. I'll just let it sit here for the next 20-30 minutes. They're really nice and crunchy, as you can see here. So you can break it like apart like that and just put them in there. If the stem is really hard, don't use it. Just take out, still use the leaf. The leaf is fine. It's almost like getting the asparagus, cooking the asparagus. You know how you can break it, where you can break the asparagus. That's where you eat them. Because anything before that, it's just hard. As you can see here, this one is really tough right there. So don't keep it. Just take the leaf. Like I said, when you cook these, they will shrink. You won't even, you know, get a half of what you see here. Maybe a quarter of it. We're gonna rinse the water one more time, make sure they're nice and clean. So here I got a tablespoonful of oyster sauce, and right here is chili oil and soy sauce and some chicken powder and sugar, a small teaspoon of each. And then I'm gonna also add the chopped pepper that I picked from the garden and 3 cloves of garlic here. So healthy for you here. Give you a quick update on my garden. This is my zucchini's bed and the peppers that I grow. We got a lot of zucchini here. As you can see, there's some yellow zucchini here. And I had to trim a bunch of the zucchini leaves because they're kind of overgrown, take over the pepper. and I've been picking a lot of zucchini in the last couple weeks or so. As you can see here, you probably wonder why the zucchini don't have as many leaves, but that's the reason why. The bush, I kind of trimmed them down, and it might affect them in terms of them produce more vegetable, but that's okay because we've got enough zucchini here for this summer. So hopefully these pepper, jalapenos, and other stuff will start to produce more. You know, as you can see here, the pepper not doing so great. I think the reason that is because I grow the zucchini right there in the middle, and zucchini take over the beds. This bed here, I grow some tomatoes. We you know, tomato haven't been producing as many. We pick a few, but for some reason, I mean, they're growing good, but they're not producing a lot of fruit. We'll wait. And on the bottom here, I also grow some holy basil, as you can see here. For people who don't know what holy basil is, you know, they're very fragrant. They're herbs, and we use in our cooking. You know, whether it with fish soup or stir fry chicken and other recipe that we like in our food. And maybe eventually I'll do one of the cooking to show how we cook these holy basil, how we use them in our ingredients and cookings. And they're very difficult to grow. Then finally, these are grown from seed, and they're finally starting to pick, you know, take off here. Inside the garden is the green collard. The collard have been doing extremely well. They're really easy to grow. You know, we pick them, we share them with our friends and family, and they're growing like crazy here, as you can see. And on this bed here, more holy basil right there. We love holy basil, especially my wife, she loves it. So I've been growing quite a bit of holy basil here. You know, what we don't eat this summer here, we're gonna pick them toward the end of the summer and save them for the winter. And this is the Vietnamese herbs. I'm not sure what it's called, but it goes really good with spring roll wrap and other recipes. They grow really well. These come back every year. Just save a couple plants, and they will have flower and seeded when the seed fall on these bed here, and they just kind of grow back in the spring. And here I got some purple onion. They're starting to do pretty good here. And then also some purple basil here. The basil is doing really well. Some people call them Thai basil. I just call them sometimes red or purple basil. Here. And these, you know, I bought the basil from the Asian store. You know, they come in branch. And all you need to do is just soak the branch inside the water and let it sit for a week. And take them out in the spring and place them in the soil. And slowly they grow. And look at how nice they look. Same here. This is my lemongrass. More pepper here. On this container here, I grow some watercress. They're starting to produce here, a bunch of them. Look at this. Doing pretty well. Slowly, but surely. And again, down here, this whole entire bed here is full of holy basil. Initially I grow a lot of lettuce and bok choy, but they're being removed because we got a lot of them and they're getting old, and we remove them out and plant some holy basil. Look at that. Here on this side I got more sweet potato, and this is eggplant, Asian eggplant. It's growing very slow. And this here is rice paddy herbs, Vietnamese coriander here. Over there there's more red basil or Thai basil. And on this bed here I grow some gourds, Asian gourd for cooking. They're growing. So far we don't have any vegetable yet, but I think in a couple of weeks they're going to. And this here, slowly it's growing, is the fuzzy squash plant. I grow these from seed. And this is our sour leaf plant. And here is the bitter melon. I throw a bunch of seed there. It's only one that came up, and so far it's doing really good. And look, this is starting to have fruit here already right there. And down here a bunch of chive. We got a lot of chives there. Over there some cucumbers, cantaloupe, green onion. And these are long bean plant. They're starting to take off right now. These here. So far we haven't had any long bean yet. I think they're starting to pretty soon. And eggplant. My eggplant's starting to have some celery here. Artichoke is starting to take over like mad. More eggplant here. Ooh, here's some eggplant I want to show you. We've been picking a couple times. My wife came over and picked them right there. And more of the sweet potato there. My compost bin here. For those people who don't know how to make compost, basically, I put it in the bin here, kind of help control the flies and the smell. Any waste that you have, just throw in there with greens and put some dirt and leaves and other stuff, and just let it sit for a couple months, and it'll turn to compost. And when they're ready, you just dish them out and mix with local dirt and apply to your garden. Now I'm going to take you and show you the other side of my garden. Here it is. These are the squash. This is what they call the sweet potato squash. And when they produce the fruit, which is on that side right there, you can see there's one out there. And when they're ripe, they taste just like sweet potato. And the other one is a regular pumpkin. I grow it all in one pot like that. More sweet potato. Sweet potato here. They're kind of nice just to have it sit on the top of the platform like that. Especially where we live, it's just so dry here. I give this green in the desert, part of the country here, as you can see. And here is the cucumber starting to take off. Cucumber or melon, I think, one of those. More of the herbs here. Oh, there's a pumpkin here, Asian pumpkin I grow here, and finally right there I got one pumpkin right there, as you can see. There's a bush that we grow there. More sweet potato, and here I got some fussy squash again. They're just starting to take off. And right here I was growing a lot of the several times the cucumber, but every time it's starting to sprout, the darn squirrel or the chipmunk came over and just demolished them. After 3 times I just gave up. Even I covered them, they find their way to get in there somehow. So today I just decided to plant some sweet potato. It might be late, I probably won't get anything in terms of tubers, because sweet potato takes at least 3 to 4 months, and here we're almost in the middle of July already. And you know, the end of the summer here is the first week of October. So, but that's okay, for fun. More sweet potato that I grow in the pot, and more. And right here is more pumpkin. Well, there you go. Let's complete my garden tour. Hope you enjoy the video. We'll see you on the next one. Thank you for watching.